Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. You'll see interesting places you probably haven't seen. I hope you enjoy the ride and discover new places with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me.
Good afternoon, sports fans. Ben from Ben's Hang-Ups here. And we're on our way. Short trip, just about halfway across town. Should take me more than 15 minutes to get there. That's good drive, isn't it? That's the kind you like. 15-minute drive to get there. It's going to be a place I've been before a couple times. That took you along one time. But they have some new displays, some new things going on there I thought you might find interesting, and I kind of wanted to take a gander at them myself. So I'll take you along with me. You can just sit back in that easy chair. You don't have to even go anywhere, and I'll see you folks down the road.
Well, you say to yourself now, where's old Ben at today? He's at it again. Well, I've been here before. Since it's a holiday weekend and there's been a lot of changes around here, I'm coming back again. If you look right back there, right behind me, you'll see the museum, History Museum, South Bend, and the Studebaker Museum, both housed there. This is a new addition right over here. They brought this in, within the last month. I'll show you a little bit more about that and tell you a little bit more about that as we go. So we're going to go in and see what happens.
Well, this is a new exhibit that they really don't know what they're going to do with yet. But that's not why I'm here. They got a couple other new exhibits that I want to see. There's the Studebaker, which is part of the Studebaker Museum. Actually, you have three museums here. You have the History Museum, the Studebaker Museum, and the Oliver Home Museum. But today we're going to look at the world of dollhouses. You say, well, that's not interesting, Ben. Well, maybe it is. Because I did hear, I don't know if it's true, I heard that this collection is worth $1.2 million. Now, if you'll read the signs as we get to them, maybe pause so you can read them, you'll see what's going on. And you'll see, look at this, little records. These things are amazing. Look at this place. Now, as you look around here, you're going to see all this stuff. Snow on the roof, skis laying around in the dollhouses, food, televisions. And you're going to find some skis or some skates there on the step. I don't know if you caught those, but maybe that's why those crutches are there. Luggage. Kitchen. Small kitchen. Look at that teapot. More crutches. That's what happens when you go skiing, I guess. Now, I can't say I'm into dollhouses, never have been. Ooh, look at this, though. But this stuff is fantastic. I mean, it really is. I wonder how long it took a person to build this. To find the stuff to put in here. Look at these miniature pictures. Look at that fireplace. Stuff on the fireplace. Stuff can't be more than 1/4 of an inch. Look at that bed, the bedspreads, and the curtains. Now, folks, that stuff is a work of art. There's no question about it. Cooking some hot chili. Huh. Okay. cool bathtub. Studebaker Family Dollhouse. Knob and tube wiring. Radiator. Knob and tube wiring furnished in electric to those light bulbs. Look how small those have to be. I was quite impressed. Didn't think I would be for doll houses, but this was impressive. These were some displays sitting around. Talk about miniature. Look at this. Book-sized library. This one doesn't have a lot of furniture. Looks like it may have been used heavily. Now, this was a new exhibit at the museum. I don't know how long it's going to be there. I don't know if it's still there or not. But if you're in the area, it's worth it. It's not expensive to get in here. Get to see 3 museums if you want to. This guy's in wonderment, all right. He doesn't know what he's doing, does he? You don't know what to look at first. Look at this place. I wouldn't mind living in a place like this. Look at that staircase. The lamps. The woodwork. Love to have some of that woodwork. Piano. Yep, little girl's room. That's the staircase there. She's looking down. Well, definitely Mom's room. Look at that bedspread. Stucco. Nice job on the exterior of this place. Kind of like maybe the 40s, 50s furniture. Curtains. Now this place is behind glass, and I can see why. Croquet set, dog, cat. Define detail. Stained glass window, copper roofs. Now there's some work went into this. UPS package. Really hard to film or video in this room and with this stuff. It's so small. It's behind glass, a lot of it. To zoom in, you just can't focus fast enough or get close enough to focus well. How's that for an excuse? About that painting on the wall. A couple inches by a couple inches, so yeah, not bad. I don't even know how you get a sign to be printed that small. The maid's room on the upstairs, or the kind of the attic area. Found and displayed in South Haven Library with a for sale sign. Yep, well, I don't know what he paid for it, but had to be a pretty penny for this thing. Beautifully done. I am totally impressed. Like Grandpa's taking a nap. Got a little lemonade there. Sweet roll. That doesn't look too bad, does it? How about this porch furniture?
I don't know what that is in the middle of the table. I got a kick out of this porcelain bathroom. A little bit more modern on the second floor. Details. Second floor patio. Maybe third floor. Look at that bed. Look at the pictures on the wall in the mirror to the left. People that make this stuff is the hat. They're amazing. Patience leaves me out. 20 minutes to 9. This dresser. The chairs. I wonder what it would cost just to buy a piece of this little furniture stuff. Each little piece, what it might cost. Here's a collection of furniture in different displays. And I'll bet it's worth quite a bit of money. Now, how do you find this stuff? Or how do you make it? I mean, you destroy furniture. It's unbelievable. Now, another new exhibit they had was the Gettysburg, Battle of Gettysburg. And a lot of interesting, but not many artifacts.
it was okay, if even that. This is a room from the Oliver Mansion. This is the Studebaker Museum, which I didn't spend time. We were here a couple years ago. And you remember that, maybe. General Grant, President Grant at that time, had a Studebaker carriage. Lincoln had a Studebaker carriage. Back in the day, Studebaker's heyday. Some of the cars in the museum. And this is the Oliver Museum. This is part of this museum package. And you can tour that. They have several tours a day, and you can go through this. Oliver Mansion. I was through it years ago. Didn't go through it this day. But it is, of course, inside. It is beautiful. If you've never been through it, I highly recommend it. This is all the museum. Yeah, we're going to mosey out of town a little bit here. Big town of New Carlisle here. Now, I did a video on New Carlisle a couple years back. Nice video. Like most places, it's spreading out of town, which is not helping the businesses in town, of course. But their pride and joy is New Prairie High School and middle school out here. It is a heck of a complex, and this school is showing results academically and sports-wise. Hello, sports fans. Ben's from Ben's Hang-Ups here. Well, we just seen that museum. Then I thought I'd take me a little ride out to New Prairie High School and get out there in the field somewhere where there's no trees and fly my drone. I need a little practice. I haven't flown it lately. So I got out there and I found a nice place, quiet place. Nobody around, no trees around. No trees for about probably 150, 200 yards. So Ben cranked up the drone, got her in the air, fly around a little bit. And by golly, we got attacked by birds. The birds didn't like that drone. Now, there wasn't one or two birds. There weren't 3 or 4 birds. There were 25, 35 birds at least. And they were all over that place. Well, old Ben got that drone out of the air really quick. They didn't bother me, but they didn't like that drone. So I'll go back out again sometime, someplace else where I know I'm not going to be, well, you never know if you're going to get attacked by birds or not, but that place was surely going to get attacked. So anyway, do me a favor, do me a couple favors. One, would you go on my website, all one word, benshang-ups.com, and you're going to have to put that in your search engine, your search bar up above. Don't put it in your search engine, because if you put it in the engine, it's you're liable not to get it. And that's because it's new. It hasn't had enough people visit it, so it's search engines don't have it on yet, but it'll be put it in that bar up there at the top, benshangups.com. That Ben Hangups, all one word. It'll bring it up. You can mosey around that website, find some interesting things that you've never seen before, and leave me a comment on that. You can leave me a comment about anything if you want. Do it on that website. So if you do that for me, it'd help me out. Second thing is, you might want to visit Facebook. You can also leave me comments on Facebook, Ben's Hangups. Yeah, the other thing is, please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe to this channel. Helps me out. Makes me look better with Facebook, a lot better with them. Or YouTube, I should say. YouTube. The other thing, hit the like button. Those two things help out a lot. Now, if you're watching this on a TV, you want to know how to get to it, hit the pause button. There'll be some icons pop up there, like the thumbs up button. Hit that, and that helps old Ben out. Now, if those icons don't pop up when you hit pause, hit pause a second time. It should pop up then. Okay, so that was a failed trip there, but at least the museum was good. Great display at that museum. Took you along on that, didn't I? Well, hope you enjoyed it, a little bit of it anyway. Found it interesting. So anyway, sports fans, as always, here's old Ben. He's on the road, and you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to see you down the road.
There's a beautiful country out there to see. Relax in your seat and turn on your TV. Sights and sounds will fill your video screen. Historic sights such as just scenery. Small town parks and festivities. No high price gas or anxiety. All of this from me to you I'll share. And you won't even have to leave your comfy armchair. You got the whole wide world to see. Great destinations and friendly people. Proceed, shine and see. I hope you enjoy the ride and discover new places with me. Come on back and relax and take another ride